singles collective. I didn't do like an actual full-on collective. So if you want to do the full-on collective,
I'll do a general collective. That's fine.
All right, guys.
Hello,
I dropped that down. So if you're doing an advanced with us, you're gonna get both of us doing readings. Half of it, the first half will be.
No, I'm just doing a general collective, what comes out. Remember, with collective readings, you want to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, I got the material harvest. So if you've been stressing about your finances, family, security, things are going to move for you this week in a positive direction. Don't overthink things. Let things flow naturally.
I had a phone call. I'm sorry.
Okay, so if you guys have been stressed out about your career, you're definitely going to be recognized and rewarded. This may include a promotion, a career change, a financial change, new celebrations with your family, yourself, your higher self. But I'm seeing there's something that has you discontent and bored. This could be yourself, your relationship. There's definitely some emotions that needs to be dealt with when it comes to I'm getting family. Something is going on with family.
Yes. Someone's worried about someone's health or prognosis with that as an extension to that general.
Which will explain also why I'm getting the red cards, because the red is dealing with the base chakra, and that's also your physical health. So I don't do health readings, but if you are stressed out about your family's health, it's definitely showing up for the collective right now. But just know that overall things will be okay. Don't overanalyze things. So I am seeing emotions that needs to be dealt with, and I'm hearing overthinking is definitely taking place. Okay.
Obsessing over things that aren't serving you, pretty much.
I got movement, choices, decisions.
Relationship.
I got transformation.
Everyone wants to go back to their exes right now. It's like a common thing I'm seeing everywhere. Yup, there it goes. There it goes.
You guys. All right.
You guys gotta leave the exes alone.
You guys gotta stop.
Hector's like,
stop.
Don't do it. I think the over obsessing over a past relationship, because I feel like everyone's like scared to like jump into a new relationship right now. Like they it's familiar to them, so they want to stay in their comfort zone. So it's just like breaking that is an issue.
You guys really need to realize, in order for you to grow and get that abundance, you need to release. And in order to transform into who you want to be and what you want, you got to release things that are no longer serving you. And this also includes your exes. I don't understand why everyone is so fixated on getting back with their ex. You guys, they're an ex for a reason. And if you just broke up, take some time for yourself. Like, really take some time for yourself and heal. With the emotions coming out in the collective, it definitely shows. Like, obviously, yeah, that's the collective, you guys.
Stop going back to the exes. I think everyone wants to rekindle old like relationships, and like I feel like all of you are blocking yourselves from potential future relationships because you're so worried about if that person's going to come back. What can I do to bring that person back? You're looking backwards. You're looking in the rear view mirror, which you need to stop doing, because that's not how you drive a car. You know what I mean? You're going to have an accident. You're going to crash. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to stop all your manifestations for yourself because you're so intertwined with the past, and the past doesn't change.
Yeah, definitely. Those of you guys on my side, we are doing advanced readings. So it's going to be more than one deck. Just let me know who wants a reading.
Yeah, we're doing 3 deck relationship advanced. So she actually has the same psychic oracle deck that I do. So I would be using the uncommon for the first half, and then she would take over the second half, and then I'd finish with the yogic path read. So it is up to you what you guys want to do. You know what I mean?
Seeing a lot of new people on my side. Hasn't gotten crazy yet. Last few times I've been live, it's been a little scary, y'all. I've been a little scared to come on.
Right? I know. The Jesus preachers yesterday were really bad yesterday. It was Sunday. I feel like I need to just stop doing lives on Sundays. Even though it's like a calm day for me, it's like all the preachers are out. Guys, if you're just joining, we are doing joined relationship readings. So I do the first half, she do the second half. If you're interested, let us know. Come on, Wendy, you know you want it. Wendy wants it.
Who wants it?
I'm messing around with Wendy here. Because she's like, last week, she's like, do I do another relationship or do I not? Wendy's at work. Ah! That's why. Alright. Let me see. I'm going to pull an Oracle Collective on my end with the same deck and see what the fuck.
Oh my gosh. If we shuffle these cards and it comes out same cards, I'm going to laugh.
Alright, we're going to do Collective. Let's see. Ooh, Solitude came out. Ooh. This is going on what you were saying. You got to stop looking backwards. You got to work on yourselves. People don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear that they have to work on themselves. I feel like everyone wants to run into a relationship to avoid past traumas. That's not healing. That's avoiding the situation. That's putting a band-aid over, and it's not going to help you. Your crown chakra is black. Suffering and silence.
Purple cards. Wow. That's how you know the reading is real, when it's both coming out on the same side, you guys. So
yeah, that's crazy. I'm getting that people seriously want their ex. They want to rejoice in it. They feel comfortable over there. They're like, I'm not ready to start over. I know what I've been through before. This person will forgive me or whatever, and we'll go down the whole cycle all over again. And then where do you end up? Nowhere. So you guys got to stop suffering in silence. You guys have to start communicating more with yourself, not with anyone else. It's more so with yourself. I feel like the communication was lost between you and your inner person. Everyone's looking outward so much. And like, this is the time, and I've been saying it all month, start looking inward. Start looking inward. Like, why is it so hard? Because no one wants to face the traumas that they've been through in past relationships. That's what makes it hard. That's why the crown is out.
The shadow card that came out on my end. So you guys, that's part of shadow work. Shadow work isn't just journaling. Shadow work is really taking the time to bring up hidden things, hidden emotions, hidden events, material. Really, you guys, like, really take the time. There's no point in you guys getting a reading and expecting changes just to happen just because you got a reading. When you get a reading from a spiritual advisor or practitioner, you need to do the work as well. You have a duty as well. It is our duty to make sure we give out the messages to you from spirit and channeling. But it's also your duty to take that information and apply it to your life. If you don't apply it to your life, then you're not going to see any change. And don't come back mad at us because you didn't do the work.
That's a common thing I'm going through recently with readings. Like, I'll tell them, and they're like, yeah, you gave it to me harsh. Like, I get it. But 2 weeks later, they're like, well, I still ran back, and now I'm having issues. It's like, did you listen? Did you pay attention to what went on here? So, on my end, it says do not return. What do you mean do not return? I'm so confused what's happening. Hey, that twin flame that wanted to switch to soulmate. Oh, that was the boyfriend that we got together on. Wendy got together with an ex, relationship wise, on New Year's Eve. I let it rock out, and unfortunately, it did not work out. So I think we learned a lesson here. Because during that time, I was seeing like the exes were coming back, but it wasn't really that much of a threat. But now, oh shit. Oh, the crown circle, man. What? Girl, we've been calling it. Yo, I had that one too. I had that one too.
You guys, let me say something. Right now
No
is the
one has
perfect.
patience. That's the
You guys,
problem.
I'm just gonna let you guys know. You guys want abundance to start flowing into your life, but you have to give yourself permission first to start healing, and you have to give yourself room to let go and release. Abundance is, I say this all the time, every time I'm live, I have this on my page. Abundance is more than just the physical money thing. Yes, that's a plus to abundance, but what about that overall contentment and that overall gratitude when you wake up in the morning? Are you happy with your life? That also falls under the category of abundance. So definitely connect with your higher self. Definitely get back in tune with yourself. If you're not connected with yourself, how do you expect your relationship with someone else to be successful if you're not having that relationship with yourself? It's not going to work out, love. It's not. Of course, you can get a reading. So today we're doing extended readings. You'll get the reading for me and Mel. I will be using Psychic Oracle deck. It's $20. You can cash out me or you can cash out Mel. Totally up to you what you
Yeah, if it's already
relationship,
cash out
career,
you,
and general today.
Interesting.
You'll be getting 3 decks.
Yeah, you're getting 3 decks. Me and her have the same oracle, so I'm going to use my uncommon Tara, and then she will take over the oracle because I use this anyway, so she can just do that. And then I finish off with a yogic path deck, which is for your higher self. I use this a lot in Reiki sessions as well. What does the old gods have in store for me? Are you doing a paid reading? We can do the extended general. We can do like a general with extension. Yeah. That's fine too. You don't have to just base it off relationship. So I will drop my Cash App.
But you guys really, when you guys go out and get readings from practitioners and spiritual advisors, really take that information and give your reading some time to work in your life. Don't be so quick to get a reading and be like, yeah, it doesn't resonate. Give it about a good 2 weeks first before you come to me and tell me your reading hasn't resonated, because I could be giving you a reading that is going to take place in the upcoming week or has already taken place, and you need to reflect on what has happened and you have some work to do. So you guys, there's a lot of different things that comes into play when it comes to readings. And this is why your life may be in chaos right now if you're going from this reader, that reader, me, another reader in one day.
Jumping. Yeah, guys. I say it all the time. Jumping readers is not healthy for you. It's not anything about us. It's about you in this state of being. Because you can get... I feel like people are jumping around to readers because they're not getting what they want to hear and getting what they need to hear, and they're waiting for that reader that's going to give them what they want to hear. And then you're causing yourself chaos. You're also flooding the ether, and it's not helping us either.
And you guys, I want to say this and reiterate this again. Protect yourselves. Even if you're not into spirituality, having protections up for yourself is very important. Yeah. You don't know what that person you're getting a reading from is dabbling outside of TikTok. You don't know. And this is another reason why you guys shouldn't be so quick to just jump on a live and be like, yeah, let me get a reading. Do you resonate with me? Do you feel connected? Do you feel like the things that I'm saying in my free collectives is resonating with you? If not, why would you waste your money? Why would you do that to yourself when you can go to this person that who you resonate with and get more out of them and giving them your money than hopping over to me and saying, let me get a reading. It's not resonating because you didn't take the time to do the work, research, and listen to your intuition.
Exactly.
I just feel like a lot of these things needs to be said, because I'm personally getting tired of people coming to me saying that this is not happening. I'm not seeing a change. Why is this not happening? Why did this poor guy one time a few weeks ago came on my live asking me for a yes or no question. I double checked his answer twice and he got mad at me because someone else on TikTok told him that he would be getting back with his ex. And I told him that he's not.
That.
What do you expect me to do? I know that if I lie to y'all, I'm gonna have backlash. Okay, I don't want to be in trouble with none of this karma shit. No, thank you. I'm good. I don't have time to play no like that.
Ain't no one want it. Ain't no one want it.
If other people want to lie on TikTok, let them lie, but it ain't gonna be me.
And a lot of you guys really should research your readers, because a lot of these people on TikTok, unfortunately, they literally just go buy a deck off Amazon and then start reading out the book for you.
Yeah.
They don't practice. They don't have, they're not a practitioner. They don't believe in, you know who I'm talking about. They just are there to just get money, and that's it. That's not what we're here for. We're here to help you heal through healing experiences. I mean, she does life coaching too. So if anyone on my side is interested with life coaching, I think she's going to start getting that done by February, like end of February. Yeah. So, you know, we do a whole bunch of different things. I do Reiki healing too. So look for the people that are established in their spirituality is really important.
And not just that, you guys, you can come to me and tell me you want life coaching, but I have it set up on my page. You need to get a free consultation, 15 minutes. Me and you need to chat face to face on video chat and see if we're the right fit. I might not be the life coach for you, and that is okay. But how would we know if we just jump into a session, you giving me your money, now you're mad because you don't resonate with me? So you guys really, with anything, take this as a day-to-day life principle. Research everything. Not everyone is for you, and not everyone has the best intentions for you. Mm-hmm. So if you can't hear your intuition, then you need to do some work and get back in tune with yourself. That means that you are taking too much outside voices and using that as your voice when you have your own voice. You have your own intuition, your own gut feeling that you need to listen to.
People are scared of going. I've noticed this past month and a half, January is the month of everyone's resisting. They don't want to go inward. They're hoping you will say something outward, and all of our readings are coming inward. Like, we're going inward and trying to process the healing. And it's like, well, I want to skip the healing. Just do this working for me, and then everything's going to be fine. Like, you can't skip that. That's not how it works. I mean, she's done Reiki with me for several months, and she's come a very, very long way. She has successfully came a very long way. And it's because Shay has put in the work too. We've done certain, you know, chakra works that I don't discuss right here because that's her personal thing. But
no, we can talk about the sacral, because that is a perfect example. My sacral was so blocked. If I didn't do the work outside of the working that she did for me would have failed. So you guys, that's another principle you guys need to take in consideration, that if you're getting spell work done, exactly,
been done.
You need to work with your workings, not against it, because that's where you don't see that growth, that elevation, where you don't see that that spark that you want out of a working. So you guys, there's a lot of different things that you guys have to take in consideration when you're going to practitioners and spiritual advisors for work. You can't expect your Reiki to work just by one session. It takes time.
Mm-hmm. Now, if it was like Reiki for meditation or something like that, yeah, that's like a one session thing. But if we're talking about, you know, like the sacral traumas, like in general, hey girl, like when it comes to your sacral, like some people go through, you know, sexual traumas or like painful traumas as it could just be childhood, like emotional traumas that's blocking you out, and you don't want to open up, and that affects you in relationships as well and how you mesh with your partner. It's all about realigning yourself. And I feel like, oh, it's like do a candle working, and because you did it for me, it's magically going to happen. That's not how it works. If you choose to run from what you're really running from, and then I do work, it's gonna fail. It fails. Like
Yeah.
that obtained success working I did for a client. She was very resistant, wanting to switch back and forth, and I think I had a mini conversation with you about it, and it failed. It failed because she wanted to switch things up, and she was working against me instead of with me.
Yeah.
And I'm
You
okay
guys,
telling people when it fails and when it doesn't fail, you know? Because we are very transparent people.
we can feel the resistance. Just so you guys know, you guys can tell us to do something, but when we get started on your working, this is why it's important. Those protections needs to be up, because if you're going to be resistant with me, I'm not going to waste my time, and I'm not going to waste your time. When you're fully ready and serious about your healing, then we can move forward with the working. But that resistance, it got to stop. You are not healing the way you want to heal, and you're not seeing that growth happen because of your resistance. Your resistance is holding you back. And it has to be said. I am tired of everyone just telling people what they want to hear. There is so much going on and so much trauma happening on a day-to-day basis.
I think that's why we get so much resistance on our end, because they finally find a true reader, a true practitioner, and we don't tell them what they want to hear. And they're like, oh, well, everyone else told me what I want to hear, so then you're wrong. Like, because you're
No.
trying to put a band-aid over the situation. And then what happens when the band-aid is, torn the hell up, and then you guys come back to us and we got to fix it. But we can't fix anything if you are not willing to work with us.
You got to look at your trauma as a wound, an open wound. You can't continue slapping band-aids and band-aids on top of it. What's going to happen to that wound if you keep slapping band-aids on top of an open wound? It's going to get infected. You need to take the time to apply the ointments, do the treatment, and work on it and heal it so that it can start to close and heal and build that scar, and the scab falls off, and then it's healed. It's a process. Your healing is a process. And you are not going to heal the way you want to heal if you are not 100% ready. My page, I posted a video. You need to give yourself permission to heal. Without permission for anything you do in your day-to-day life, you will not be able to see the success that you want. Readings and cards and spirituality, this is not a trend. We're not here for the aesthetics. We are here to get down to the nitty gritty. People are out here with real issues, with real problems. And just like myself, if I didn't deal with what was hidden, I'm still working on that. I'm never going to stop healing. I have to continue to heal.
No one ever does. And you never stop learning either. Like, I don't like the practitioners, like, I'm a practitioner, my shit's done, that's it. And I tell you all the time, like, there are things I learn left and right that I'm like, oh my God, Shane, look, like, I didn't even realize, like, all right, let's incorporate, do it, you know what I mean? I'm very open to it, and if you're very closed off, that's not going to help you either, because you're not looking to expand yourself.
Yeah.
And we as humans, we're always looking to expand and grow and be better than what we were the day before. And I always tell people,
everyone listening can learn some stuff.
Yep. Yes. And I always tell people, what happens today, happened today. What happens tomorrow is a whole nother ballgame.
Yeah.
And you can't take on yesterday's shit and throw it on the next day's shit, because if you keep doing that day after day, that shit's gonna pile up, and then you're blocked. You can't do shit. And then it's so easy to close yourself off, but it's so hard to reopen yourself again and really plow through those skeletons that you have.
Yeah. It's not easy, y'all. I'm not here trying to say heal. Like, I don't know that it's hard. It is hard as fuck to heal. It's not easy, and it hurts. And there's a lot of different things that goes on behind the scenes when it comes to healing. But just know that when you get a life coach or a practitioner, a Reiki master who can be there for you and help you every step of the way, this is why it's important to connect with the person you're going to for services. It's not easy, y'all. It's not. But you can do it. you can overcome your trauma and you can live that life of abundance. But you have to give yourself permission.
I think people fear and being scared is a common
Yeah,
thing. And what do I always say? Fear tells you lies. People are
it does.
so scared of the unknown, but the unknown could be such like a beautiful thing. It could be your abundance. The unknown is your abundance. You just don't know it yet because you choose not to see it.
I know what one of the issues is when it comes to, like, I want to mention this again. TikTok, people here on TikTok, I'm not going to say TikTok because it's not TikTok. It's the creators on TikTok make spirituality all about aesthetics. And it's more than the aesthetics that you guys see on the surface. There is a lot going on behind the scenes that we do 24/7. This is not oh, I'm coming on TikTok to do readings for people because I want money. No, it has nothing to do with that. What you see on TikTok is a short clip, but what you don't see is the hard work and the tears and the shadow work that the creator is going through to make sure they grow, to help assist you guys in growing as well. That's the overall goal here, is to help you guys grow. And hopefully, maybe in the process of me helping you guys grow, you can help me grow as an individual as well.
Mm-hmm. I think we both helped each other grow throughout this year. I really think, because you became like a grounding force for me in a way, and I appreciate that. And that's what we all should be for each other.
Exactly.
Because, like, we never had like an argument or anything or like a hiccup, nothing like that. Like, and all these little groups that gather together, and once you add more and more people, people get jealous because they don't have enough attention or stuff like that. I say keep out of the group chats. Don't do it to yourself. If you are going into spiritual group chats, don't do it to yourself. Go talk to your main person that you trust. Handle your situation privately and move on.
I will say one thing.
What?
I will say that I think I know why it was easy for us to build a friendship is because there was no resistance. You didn't look at my age as a 24-year-old as, oh, Shay's just young. She don't know what the hell she's talking about. You gave me a chance to be open, and I gave you a chance to be open. And because there was no resistance, it didn't cause conflict. And because there is resistance in other people, it causes conflict. You guys have to be open and willing to learn from whomever at what age, you guys. I am 24 years old. A lot of people look at me like, Shay, you're young. You don't know nothing. But if you hear my story, you would know that I've been through a lot, even at this young age. And I am not wise. I know I got it. But when you get out of that mindset of, oh, limitation, when you get out of that limiting belief, like, oh, I can't learn from a 24-year-old or 20-year-old, they're younger than me. You got to get out of that mindset because give people a chance. You never know.
Relationships that age is just a number. Why is that not applied in spirituality?
Yeah. You might not resonate with a 20-year-old, but maybe that next 20-year-old.
I just dropped a video. I don't know if you saw it, but I just dropped a video yesterday, and I said, I'm done calling. I'm not gatekeeping over here. I'm not calling anyone baby witches anymore. You guys are the newcomers. Because there are 40, 50-year-olds, and then you're calling those 40 or 50-year-old babies? It rubs some people the wrong way, and some people, they don't care, but I'm seeing a problem with it lately, so I'm like, you know what? I'm done. Yeah. It doesn't matter your age. It does not. No one should be called a baby. It's you are coming into yourself and choosing to go into your beliefs and creating a practice for yourself, and that's important.
Yeah. It is. You guys, we take everyone seriously.
And Erin, I think I told you about that. Like, age does not matter. I think, Erin, we had this conversation that I don't call anyone baby witches anymore. I did last year, but not anymore.
But then you have to give yourself a break. This is you elevating and growing as an individual. This is your growth this year. This is how you are growing. And everyone's growth doesn't look the same. But you're brave enough to come on here and share that with everyone.
I think because of the high aesthetics on this app, everyone expects their growth to be the same.
Yeah.
And that's not the guideline, because the guideline is that everyone goes through trauma differently. Everyone processes trauma differently. Some people can handle it better than others. Some people need more healing than others. Some people just need an alignment. You know what I mean? They had a hiccup or something. Everyone's healing is different. And we should never judge anyone's healing, because no one's story is the same.
That's right. for a perfect example, I had someone come into my life and judge me because of oracle cards in my hand. But what they didn't know is that I used to believe in Jesus Christ. I used to be that Christian who told people they were going to hell if they didn't read the Bible. I was that person.
That's why we connected, so because we came from that same hardcore base stuff, and we had some deep conversations about it. It was pretty intense.
But what they don't know is that even today, I still take certain scriptures and apply it to my life. But at the same time, that is a personal practice. I don't have to come on here on TikTok live and throw Bible scriptures at you. Who am I to do that? Who am I to do that? I am nobody to be doing something like that. We all heal in different ways. And the certain scriptures that I do use as a tool to aid me is my choice of tool to aid me on my healing journey. You might use, who knows, something else, Reiki as your healing tool, or Oracle cards as your healing tool. But at the end of the day, it is you doing the healing. All this other stuff is just tools to aid you on your journey.
Exactly. I think it's important, because Erin just made a comment that we were talking about being raised a certain way religious-wise. Me and her had a conversation about that when we did a private reading together. I think, honestly, this just now reading that and talking about this with you on live, I think, honestly, we have to start to realize when people come to us for healing, what is your religious background? Like, where did you come from? Because I'm telling you that religious trauma, if you don't know what bears under what religion, I feel like it's a block off on how to help heal.
I know why. I know why it's a blockage, because nobody is speaking on it. And we need to be more open in speaking on, because religious trauma is a thing. And the longer we keep hiding it and brushing it under the carpet, things are going to explode. Religious trauma is serious and people go through it. I thought I was okay with being a Christian and just reading the Bible and going by the world physical laws of what they thought was the right thing to do. But I'm knowing that since I've backed up, changed my perspective, and be opening to learning, I'm growing as an individual and I'm way more happy. Now, this is not me trying to convert you from being a Christian to not being a Christian. That's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm just trying to share my journey and let all the Christians know, because it's mostly Christianity, let y'all know that it is more out there in this world than you going to a church building on Sunday or Wednesday for Bible study. Okay? There is a lot more out there. Like, you have to open your perspective.
Yeah, those youth groups are dangerous. You were sent, as kids, we were sent to youth groups for, to be protected and taken care of religiously. But the things that go on in youth groups religiously are not healthy, and those are causing people trauma, which is also affecting their sacral. So when they grow up and they want to have a healthy relationship, they already have that spiritual religious trauma from whatever they were at. And I see it in the Catholic society a lot. Because I only see it that way because that's what I originally came from. And I was literally in the forefront of it all. So I saw everything. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Like, this is not normal. This is not healthy. But it's okay. Jesus Christ has us, so it's okay.
But it's not okay. Because now we're living in this bubble of false hope and false positivity.
I mean, really anything. Yourself. A building isn't what needs to have spirituality.
No, you can be a Christian outside of the church, okay? When you stop, because at the end of the day, a church building is a physical thing. At the end of the day,
worship. in essence,
Right.
right? It's just like,
I just feel like overall a lot of I guess it's a lot of mankind. They put a lot of pressure on people to go there, go here. This is religion. This is how you have to be. But at the end of the day, you really need to take some self-reflection and take a step back and realize that you can learn a lot from other people outside of the church building. You don't have to confine yourself in a bubble in just a church building. That's the overall message here.
I
Be
feel like
open to learning.
when I was in my Catholic days, I felt very judged, very isolated. I felt like I was in constant suffering because I have to bow down to this you know what I mean? But when I came back to, because at 5 years old, I knew what I was, but when you're raised like that and Catholic, you can't be that freely, so you have to ignore it until
Right.
you're age where you can say no, enough's enough. Um, and where was I going with this? I feel like my spirituality now is not judgment. It's not suffering. It's growth. It's abundance. It's healing. It's accepting for what has happened to you in the past and learning and building over that. Um, I just genuinely feel better with what I'm doing now than I was before, and I'm in a better state of mind. It's all about putting your health at a better state of mind too.
You guys, it's serious. And
Everyone
yeah.
wants to be godly. Why can't we learn to be humans first?
That's right.
And I will say this now that we're on live. We have the Jesus preachers always coming in saying whatever. When do you ever see us in general? I never see a healer going into, like, I've gone into priests' lives and just sat there and listened to this, just watching the comments. I don't say anything nasty or anything, and then I leave. I'm like, all right, enough's enough. Like, I've had it. I'm leaving. But
Right.
like, they come in here and they're like, turn to God, like this, repent now, like you're gonna die for this. Like, I'm living, I'm still breathing.
Where's the love, though? See, the thing
It's
is,
very
they
judgmental
think
and hateful when they come in,
exactly,
but we don't do that.
exactly.
So I mean, we must be doing something right. We respect them, but they don't respect us. Aren't we all
I
God's
just,
children?
it
Supposedly.
just sucks. It just sucks. It just really sucks. It just sucks. That's all I have to say about it. I think that I just know the growth and where I am and realizing that, only I had the capability to bring myself to where I am now. If I would have decided to just kept being closed-minded and not look anywhere else, it was actually keeping me more blind than actually just stepping back and saying, okay, maybe it's just not all Bible. And it's not just all Bible. It's not. I can only speak on Christianity because that's what I've
Yeah,
experienced.
me too. That's all I can speak on prior to what I do now. That's
Yeah.
literally what I speak on, which I totally
And
get.
another thing I've noticed with TikTok is those who are meant to be here will be here and hear the message. When I'm not shuffling cards, doing yes or no questions, chat gets silent and quiet.
Oh, it's same here. If I were to pick up these rods, and sit here for 5 minutes, I'm pretty sure the flood will come in. I'm just gonna.
Exactly. 39 people in a matter of 30 seconds. I don't understand that. Y'all got to stop.
I don't even know what's people anymore. I don't
I
know.
just really hope, though, everyone who is listening to this can learn something from it, from our experiences and sharing. Do not be resistant when it comes to your healing. Be open minded to learning from all groups of people, even
Healing
if you believe
brings
in
change.
religion.
Yep.
That
And
is
healing
okay.
brings change. People want change and they don't want to heal, but healing brings change. So why are we avoiding it? I think there's people's truths that they are very well aware of, and they are just like, I'd rather ignore it and hope and pray that things are going to work out. And 99% of the time they come back in, oh, my life's falling apart, everything's a mess, my financial, my home, my man left me. I'm like, well, you didn't try to work on yourself. You came to me on the cusp of everything falling apart, and I gave you that essence to try to make it go forward and help, but then they don't do it, and everything falls apart.
Yeah.
Hold on, I have a Cash App. Hold on.
Okay.
Aaron,
I just hope that people on my side and her side can just learn. That's all.
Yeah. Aaron, I see your Cash App, my love. Are you doing general advanced or relationship advanced?
Is this with the extra decks? The Psychic
Yes.
Oracle too?
Yes. Okay.
What's the name?
To Erin. Her name's Erin.
How do you spell it?
ERIN.
ERIN?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want her username just in case she pops into your thing so you just are aware where she came from in the future?
Yeah, you need the username so I can set my intentions and focus. What's the username?
It's Erinish Princess 743. Yeah.
Okay, I see you just followed me. Thank you. I just saw your name. Okay.
Okay.
I just got to make sure I'm pulling all the right energy. Okay, so this is general.
Erin, you doing general today? She's got some hefty situations, so if some things come out, you're well aware.
This is general?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to let Shay go and do her thing, and then I'll do the tarot deck and the yogic. She added you.
Yeah, I've seen it. I see it pop up. I wrote her name down so I can focus on her username on TikTok.
Erin, you also have Hector with us today, so you are getting a whole bunch of readers all at once. Hector, you got that occult deck with you?
Okay. I don't like when reading.
Don't be shocked. She has a lot going on.
Okay, hold on, y'all. I gotta pull some more cards. I just need to really focus.
That Choose Wisely card. I pulled that for her once before. She already knows. Erin, you already know where that Choose Wisely. You already know, girlfriend. That situation. You cannot hide from us.
Okay, I'm just going to focus on this right now. Okay, this harmony off the bat, I'm hearing relationship. I'm hearing relationship off the bat. Something with this relationship blocked your sacral, and you need some sacral work done. I'm seeing heartache, loss. I got heartache and loss, and I got triumphant success. Mentally, I think you got some things going on within your head that you need to release and let go. You need to work on your communication. Blockages there. If there's something affecting you that is bothering you, you need to speak up about it, okay? Because you can't keep allowing what is happening in your relationship with a significant other and yourself keep blocking you from being able to be happy. You need to stand your ground. And when I get this card, stand your ground, you need to speak up. Unexpected changes are coming up. So expect some changes very soon if it hasn't already happened. But you need to take some time to reflect and realize that you have some decisions that need to be made. I do have bottom deck energy, obstacles and challenges. I'm feeling like you're going through a lot. You need to connect with your higher self. So if you're into chakra work, I would advise starting on your sacral and working on your throat chakra and connecting with your higher self, which is your crown. But definitely you want to get rid of the sacral blockages, and you need to really take some time alone and really focus on what you want to do regarding this situation, which is causing a lot of heart chakra emotions that needs to be dealt with. Stop running from it and deal with it. Stand your ground, speak up, but this is what I'm getting for your reading. If I feel led as she's continuing to pull, I will pull some more cards, but this is it for now. It's very intense. I can feel it.
Yes, girl. How many times do I tell you, stop running? And I've been telling her this in my private readings with her. Stop running from your inner self. I've been
I won't
trying.
talk to you ever, so that's how you know it's real.
I'm sitting here like, yes. She's a lot of decisions to make with situations she's in with exterior people from the kitty. So that's where the choose wisely comes in. All right, let's see. On my end, what do we have? That heartache and that strength card. All right, let's see. What do we have for Aaron? If anyone wants to do a live reading, please let me know. Shay would start off the first, and I would start off the second. Girl, how many times do I tell you you need to lean on your husband? You need to lean on your family life. You are still mourning the fact that you have to let go of a lot of people. Yep, there we go. This card coincides with that card because that's an oracle deck. This is a tarot deck. So those two cards coincide with each other. You're having difficulty breaking through from it. You really are. This is clogging your mental. It's still clogging your mental. You have the courage to change. Yeah. That third eye.
Third eye chakra, dealing with your mental state, love. Definitely showing.
This internet thing has to stop. This internet thing, whatever's going on, you know what I'm talking about? It's got to stop. Because this is going to block your husband's career news that I told you about. You need to start leaning towards family more. Your relationship more. Don't block his shit out. There you go. There you go. And I told her, I was like, I think she needs to spend more time, like, with her husband or, you know, just bonding. That friendship that you may want to rekindle, no bueno. Not going to work. It's not harmonized. Your abundance and growth happens when you start looking inward and focusing more on your marriage, your family, your personal situation, the move that you're going to go through. There's a lot of change coming your way, and you are blocking it. You are blocking your husband right now because there's too much outside chitter chatter going on. You need to, I honestly feel like he's not about it. He doesn't talk about it much, but he's just like, I am sick and tired hearing this bullshit. Like, I cannot do it anymore. All right. Your mental quo is still blocked because she pulled your throat chakra. You're having communication issues.
Third eye. I pulled the third eye.
Oh, the third eye. Okay. Well, third eye is part of your mental too. So you're having issues with that. You are still fogged because I feel like you overly want to be accepted in a community of people that you can grow with. But sadly, you found a community that is very toxic. And I feel like you are slowly drawing yourself away from that very, very slowly. And I think you're seeing an outside perspective a little bit more. Oh my God, the gossip. The gossip, Shay. It is happening. It is all over the place.
Chakra.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that comes into the family as well.
I did get foundations and achievements.
Mm-hmm. Well, I got her husband is going to get career news, like a new job the other day. So I think that's where that's coming from. It's supposed to be coming like February, like mid-February. I saw it. Hey. Yes, that's good. She said she closed a lot of doors yesterday. Whatever justice you thought you were going to get out of that situation, girlfriend, you're not going to get it because what is fair and karma will come back around. It is not your job to serve karma. it upsets you that the situation hasn't given you justice because you want to clear yourself from all of that. That's not your job to do here. Your job is to worry about yourself, and when you start worrying about yourself, that's when the justice will come to you. And your justice is the what she pulled for you with the material harvest and stuff like that. So worry about that. Worry about the move. Worry about the new job for your husband. Worry about family. Do what you got to do. I'm going to pull the yogic path. Hard bestie also. Yes, I know. With her, she's... Hey, girl.
Sorry.
The kitty. Alright, what do we have? Oh my god, I almost said Kay's name out loud. What the hell? Whoa! Alright, what do we have for Erin? Girl, I feel like you should get this deck for yourself.
Oh, the yogic path.
Yeah. I might gift it for you. Ooh, you have Brahavana. I can't pronounce that, but you have a deity and it's in reverse. Yes, get out of the Discord drama. No. Don't. I've been telling you, she's got to get away from the drama. See, it's weird because Shay had like a similar situation, but she was in an outside perspective with herself already when she came to me. Like, this doesn't sit well with me, and I'm not about this energy, and I'm just fully here to heal, help me. And I was like, okay. And because she came to me so open about that, she has succeeded and flourished and worked very hard on herself, and she's doing so much better than what she was like 6 months ago. So if we can get her out of that situation, we can get you out of that situation. You know what I mean? It's just you gotta be willing to put in the work.
Yeah. It's not easy at first. I'll let you know. It's not. I understand that. But when you realize,
want to draw you back in, it's like something irritates you, and you're like, "Well, I want to say anything." And what does Shay always say? Silence speaks louder than words.
better than, like, sometimes in certain situations, you just got to be silent. It is time to take your energy back. If there is someone who is draining your energy, it's time to let them go. In a friendship, in any form of relationship, it should be given, it should be balanced. You know, just as much as I take from Mel is just as much as I give to Mel. You know, for an example, you need to make sure that that relationship, that friendship has balance. If you are giving, and they're taking from you, and you're just dried and empty, they are not the one for you. They are not the one for you. Get your energy back.
Listen
yourself.
to her, Erin. Because I know you hear it from me, but from an outside source, now you're getting it from an outside source. And I mentor her for a little bit too. So to see her growth and see what I'm able to accomplish with her, you can accomplish that with us too. You know what I mean? So it's just about reverting an outside perspective. The time to listen is always the time to heal. There's a time to talk and a time to listen. Yes. All right. So this is your card. Goddess of space and infinite possibility, but you are in reverse. Create space between your breaths and between your thoughts. Life can get a little too crowded, and this deity is asking you to make space for your higher self to shine through. Notice your breath and its rhythms. Slow down each breath until you can feel the pause between inhales and exhales. Continue breathing deeply until it almost feels like you aren't breathing. The spaces have become longer and the breaths faint. This is how you experience the advanced state of meditation, Sandhana. So you gotta go inward. You can't avoid that. I feel people want to avoid it so badly.
Growing is never comfortable. And as long as you stay comfortable, you're going to stay stagnant.
Oh, look at this. Hector just did a reading because he joined in. He chimes in. I just did a reading for the friendship. And this is the situation I've been dealing with her with privately. Leave
Oh
as
god.
soon as possible. They are creating bad vibes for you know who. What needs to be done, and now it's your time.
3
So
readers.
that is validation from 3 separate readers that you need to fucking say, get the fuck out.
Because it's not worth it in the end. It is not worth any friendship where at the end you feel drained. You don't deserve that. You don't deserve to feel drained at the end of the day when you've talked to someone and you just feel nothing.
Eric,
If you are not growing in your
what
friendships or
Hector
any
said.
forms of relationship, let it go.
4 if you count the reading I did. Oh god. What about my bestie? Okay, so Erin, Hector did a reading on the friendship with her, and it says leave as soon as possible. They are creating bad vibes, you know. So that's what he got on the friendship, and we've had that discussion already. So having not only 1 but 2 outside sources, actually 3, so that you got 4 in total right now. I mean, the odds are against you. I know it's hard to say let it go, but you gotta let it go, man. Let it go.
Yeah. You gotta
I
put yourself
think
first. And they might not understand that. And you don't owe anyone any explanation.
this friendship seems to have a narcissistic pull of negative energy. You are so right, Amber.
Wow.
You are so right. I mean, we're all on the same channeling right now with that situation. So, I mean, take it as you want to take it and move at your own pace, but knowing don't move too slow because it's going to affect growth this month for you. So, yeah.
Stand your ground. I hope this reading resonated with you and gave you some clarity and
Take
understanding.
what resonates, leave what doesn't. You could just say fuck
Yeah.
you to all of us. You know what I mean?
Like,
That's
nah, I'm not listening to none of y'all. Forget y'all. I'm
right.
done.
It's like 3 months later, please help me.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's Amber's even saying it. She's like, yo, all 4 of us, that's crazy that we all like entered in the same zone. Because when I was doing her privately, I'm like, because you know, I already know about like that situation at hand, and it's just like I'm like, I hope she doesn't think I'm bringing my own perspective in it, because I never do. But you know, you're getting 4 different readers right now, so
Yeah.
with the same wavelength, that's saying a lot. That's saying volumes. Because you could just go jump to someone else, 20 different stories, but we are all in unity with each other right now, and we're all seeing the same map. So that's saying a lot. Oh, I'm glad you loved it, my dear. I'm glad we can help.
It's so harsh.
I know, I'm sorry, I'm so harsh. Everyone knows I'm harsh on this end. You could be harsh on my lives, it's fine. You could be gentle on your lives. But yeah. I think we hit all like the points we wanted to talk about today. We got over that hump of the jumpers. We had the religious talk finally. We got the respect the readers. Don't just come in and like do hunky dory shit. News. What do you mean news? Here I will be the redeemer of good news. Oh, what's the good news? Oh, what's the good news? Oh, I'm interested. I'm interested to know. Hector has good news, apparently. I don't know what it is. I'm waiting for it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Stand your fucking ground. Shadow word partnership. Lean on the husband.
I got material changes and new beginnings. But in order to have new beginnings, you have to release things that no longer serves any purpose for you, collective. It's really time. This is the perfect time to do shadow work right now in this moment.
Yep.
Get rid of.
Because we have 3 days left until retrograde leaves us. So starting now is actually going to jumpstart February when we get out of retrograde.
Yep.
So yeah. All right, guys. I gotta get going, unfortunately. But it was nice doing a dual live. I will be sending you a cash app.
All right, you guys. If there's anyone here on my end that wants a reading, you can message me privately. I'm getting off. It's about to be 4:00.
Courage. Yes, lots of courage is needed. All right. Love you. I see you
Bye,
later.
you
Thank you for the duel.
guys. That was fun.
I know we have to. I feel like we have to do this more often when we want to have like an open discussion about things, because I feel like people hear us out more, because like the chat was like really going as we discussed,
Yeah.
and like people were really vibing what we had to say. So like the true, like you say, like the true people that are still here, there's a message to be said for them. So
Yeah, definitely.
she needs to accept and set intentions and use the tools. That's the oracle. Okay. Yes, I agree. I fucking agree. But all right, guys. I love y'all. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Shay.